Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a fortnightly podcast where we chew the fat and discuss the little things that piss us off and decide whether or not they're going into our hypothetical utopia. I am Chunky T and I'm joined each and every show by the man who invented door handles, it's Jack Magic.
Ooh, let me in.
And of course the world famous lederhosen model is Matty Paul.
And I look damn good.
Yeah.
Evening.
And we've also got a special guest again.
We certainly do.
Because the last show was a shambles and we
Yep.
thought we need something to bring it a bit more up market. Let's get someone who's from a successful podcast.
Yep. Or someone just to take the onus off us a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
So this week we have, he reigns from the Sorry You're In My Seat podcast, and it is the man, the myth, the beard that is Mr. Sam Buckthorpe.
Hello. I'm sorry you couldn't find someone from a successful podcast, but I was free, so...
Yeah.
I suppose you'll have to do.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yeah. You're nervous about the show?
Yeah, I'm very nervous. This is good.
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing good podcasts, so... yeah.
Oh,
thanks,
self-confidence
mate.
there, Bucky.
I'm joking. We're fucking brilliant. Don't listen to this one. Listen to ours.
But yeah, we start every show with the National Anthem of Utopia. Sam, you ready to join him?
I'm not allowed to sing on mine, so yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited about
Yeah.
this. It's the only reason I'm on.
Just do this. Right, anyway, lads,
Right,
see you
see you
later.
later.
Right, please all stand for the National Anthem of Utopia.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
I fucked it up.
This is Utopia.
Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you.
This is our dreamland.
This is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve.
We'll kick it out for you.
It's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show. By now you'll know.
It's the Utopia Project.
And Chunk fucked
I
that
fucked
up royally.
that up big
Yeah,
time. I
boy.
apologise, lads. The trouble is I've lent Bucky my lyric sheet and
You should know it by now, isn't it?
I do kind of know it, but I think subconsciously I was just like, oh, I'll just let them do it because
It's brilliant because literally it got to your bit and all three of us just go and look straight towards you. And
I wondered why.
And
as
you were
well.
just,
I thought-
we could see
And
the look
there
on your
with
face. You were
finger up
like,
your nose.
I
you
wish
sat there and
we
the look on
was.
your face was just like, why are you all staring at me for?
I wish we was recording that because the look on your face was like, "Boy, look at me! Oh shit!"
well, we did it.
That's that, innit?
Well, you
Well,
did it.
we did it.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Anyway,
It's the best of a bad situation.
Well,
Anyway,
you fucked it up, so I'm not going home now.
anyway, can we move on from my fuck up and get on with the show, please?
Yeah.
We'd just like to address that, obviously, with Sam being from the Sorry You're In My Seat podcast, they discuss films and cinema and whatnot. So we thought, we'll have a bit of that and we'll do film special. Yeah, film and cinema special / TV if we fancy it, I suppose. You going first, Matt?
Yeah, I'll have a crack at it.
What's pissed you off
So-
in the world of film and cinema, mate?
Yeah, other than cinema prices, we won't get into that. When you're watching a film at home, and you have to turn it up because you can't hear what they're saying, and all of a sudden it gets to an action scene, bang! Fucking, my ears are bleeding. Like, why? Just the volume, the levels of volume are ridiculous.
It's the worst, isn't it? It's so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh yeah, I fucking hate it. Like, especially if you got like the sound bars and all that sort of shit with it. It's just a fucking nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crap. It's
Yeah.
like normal TV with the adverts, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
You know, it comes to an advert and then it's fucking 10 times louder. And the reason for that is it knows you've got up and fucked off to the kitchen to get some food.
Yeah.
It's fucking shouting after you, innit? It's after you. It knows you fucked off. Oi! Calgon lives longer with washing machine. Yeah, that's the wrong way around. What? Washing machines live longer with Calgon. You know what a fucking man. You love it. Fuck off, yeah.
Lol, you're stupid.
Do one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my pet peeve.
I'm all with it, mate. I had it recently. I watched Terminator. I had Little in bed. I had to turn it up to 40 because it was so fucking quiet, and yeah, unfortunately, a lot of crashes and bangs in Terminator. So little and got woke up, and yeah, it's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Really hate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worse
You're like, these fuckers are whispering.
Yeah,
Like,
why?
Yeah, and you'd have thought in this day and age that they'd have the technology to solve that.
The problem is, I am that age, so I think it's me.
Yeah,
That's why I turn it off,
yeah.
because my hearing aid battery could be gone.
Yeah.
Bucky making out like he's 70.
What do you reckon, Jack?
No, I totally agree. It is fucking irritating.
Yeah.
My pet peeve that's cinema related, if I'm honest, is the cinema.
Right. Okay.
Okay. You're going to have to work me over here, mate.
It's just in general, right? So, like, everyone goes, oh, you need to get the big screen experience and see it properly at the cinema and all this. And I just think, if I'd wanted the cinema experience, I'd have spent 500 quid on a bag of Haribo and invited 50 strangers round my house to irritate me while I try and watch film.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That I can't pause to go for a fag when I want to.
I mean, in fairness, I was just asking you what your thoughts was on Matt's peeve.
Yeah,
Andrew was good. We maybe wanted to decide whether Matt's wanted to go in or not.
Yeah.
Well, Matt's is in, isn't it?
But Jack's like, anyway, fuck you.
Fuck you, my peeve.
Just selfish, isn't it?
We have.
My podcast, my peeves, fuck you.
I'm a god. I do what I want. I do raise the point of though that we have said before. Our own pet peeves just go in.
We discussed them now, mate.
Yeah,
But
I've got to say,
Change the rules then.
We've always discussed them.
I was telling Chunk before we started, I have listened to the back catalogue over the last 2 days, and this changes every episode.
Yeah.
And you know what, Jack? You are the one that changes it every episode.
Yeah.
Every episode you go, no, we don't discuss them. Then the next time, we're discussing it, or what?
Do you know what?
It all depends whether you want it in or not.
Don't come over here and start trying to naysay my
Hey, listen,
podcast.
as a fan of your podcast,
Chunk, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Should we fuck Jack off and I'll book it in?
Oh, that might be a shout.
We can go fuck yourselves.
I reckon Bucky's got his head switched on.
I'm a delight.
On the plus side, Bucky might actually bring someone to the Thunderdome he knows something about.
This show would be nothing without me and my listener.
this show is now nothing that I'm on it. So.
Right, let's just scale it back. So, Matt's in or out? What we say?
All day long
Bucky,
in.
yes or no?
Oh, for me, definitely in, yeah.
Yeah, do the levels right,
Out
for
even.
fuck's sake.
Gone.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, send it.
Films with
In the
shit levels
volcano.
of volume.
See it.
Fucking see you later, mate.
Air horn, just for the sake of
Just
it.
because I can.
So, moving on to Sam. No, go on then, Jack. Soon as we.
No, I've. Do you know what? I've got a feeling. I reckon his issue is just cinemas in general, but I'm not sure. Go ahead, Jack. What is it?
I would have slapped the face right off you.
You didn't really know what you was going to say then, did you?
No.
I'm going to slap Summer.
I'm just gonna slap stuff.
slap stuff.
As I said before, it's cinemas in general. They just piss me off. I like going to them occasionally, but I wouldn't go to them regularly.
Can you can you feel that?
What?
It's called deja vu, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
I feel like I've been here before.
yeah.
I'm sort of with you. I feel like I go to the cinema when I really, really want to see a film.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's something that's... Because I'm not a film buff, so to speak,
Yeah.
and cinema does cost a bit, I'm a bit more like, I'll go when I make a thing I go in, rather than just pop into the cinema.
We say the cinema costs a bit. I think it's mainly just Lincoln Odeon that costs a bit.
Yeah, sort your shit out.
Because
Lincoln Odeon's the second most expensive Odeon in the country after London.
Really?
Yeah, because we have no competition, so...
Yeah.
yeah. But it's shit. They just like I said earlier. They just fucking. You walk in and all the smug cunts are stood there like you put your card in the machine to try and get your tickets out, and it's like, just hold on a second while we check for your tickets, and then just fires them at you like, there you go, cunt, go watch your film. I was like, oh well, I'm just getting herded through the cinema now, am I?
Yeah.
That's probably because you slag it off on a podcast, mate.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, have you ever collected tickets at the Odeon?
Yeah.
That-
You'd hope so.
have you ever actually had your ticket just drop in front of you and pick it up?
Yes.
Or does it not just fire yours? At
I've
the floor?
never been knocked over by a bit of paper. No.
What are you trying to say?
So you're a pussy, old mate.
You do that, and then you take your little ticket up, and you think, "Oh, I'm gonna grab myself some popcorn." They go, "Oh, do you want some popcorn?"
Dunk your head in it and say you can take what you can fit in your mouth.
Yeah.
And it's still going to cost you 50 quid.
Yeah. Now give me your wallet. Get what you're giving, you cunt.
Yeah, and if you go to the toilet, there's just a homeless guy stabbing you while you're having a piss.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
No spray, no lay. Fuck you.
In fact, you'll take a spray, and then I'll take your wallet. Again.
Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, but no, it's like they're just like, oh, grab some popcorn. You're like, oh, would you like some popcorn, sir? Yes, please. Can I have a small one? Yes. That's a pound a pop. You owe me $5,000. Oh, okay then. Then you can't say no because they've already put it out of the fucking machine, haven't they?
You're having 5,000 bits of popcorn.
I think there's a
Probably.
lot to take in here. But right,
Popcorn shit as well.
what do you reckon, Sam? As an avid cinema goer.
I totally disagree. but
Wow! Fancy that.
But on a different level, now I am for the cinema experience. I do think everything clearly looks better on the screen. But for me, for someone who watches a lot of movies, I can't watch movies at home. I get distracted too easily. I iron my clothes repeatedly because I watch films if I iron. If I'm just sat there, I'll be distracted. At cinema, you can't be distracted. The popcorn thing, you know the price of popcorn, you're an adult. Stop buying popcorn. Stop buying popcorn. I take, and this was something you brought up in a previous episode, Matt, I actually take a Tupperware tub of sweets with me. One, no noise.
Picnic.
Yeah, one, no noise. And two, they're £1 from this shop.
Yeah.
Fuck paying their prices.
Yeah, and Olive, not in Lincoln.
There was a whole lot of pointing before that came out.
I don't know why. Yeah, so I live Peterborough way. So when I go to the cinema, I go to the Showcase, or the Cinema Deluxe now in Peterborough.
All right, fancy.
And they now, for some reason, despite the fact that I do believe with cinemas, most of their income comes from the food and stuff. They now let you take your own food and drink in.
Apparently,
if you want to.
apparently, I heard
they
that.
can't stop you.
Apparently, that's always been a thing.
Yeah,
But it's just been
I
like
was about to bring that
a
up.
cinema conspiracy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
you
like,
can't. They can't stop you.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
way for years and years you're like, oh, smuggle your sweets in, hide them in your bag.
Oh, I've managed to get it in. No,
Yeah.
they just don't give a
Like,
fuck.
oh, I've keistered these 9 bags of Haribo just so I can get them into the cinema, and then people actually go. You do realise they actually don't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're
The
like,
thing is, as well,
oh, what?
you got to think. Probably, I would say 80% of the people who work there, like who are checking you as you go in, are just spotty oik teenagers.
Yeah.
Like students. They're just like, I just work here. And a bit of
Oh,
gas.
yeah. Don't care.
Just, like, if you got a ticket, yeah, fuck off, go watch your film.
Oh, I am not interested in having an argument with you because you've bought your own bag of Haribo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Showcase, is that all rollover food as well?
Yeah.
It's so bad, man.
Well, it used to
I had the
be.
nachos when I went to Showcase last. It was the worst.
To be
I
fair,
felt sick
I
afterwards.
didn't think the nachos were too bad. It is quite sickly though.
Yeah.
But anyway, we digress.
I like one thing I've noticed about Odeon as well is when they're like, oh, do you want some nachos? And it's all pictured really nice with the guacamole and the sour cream and everything else. And then just to mug you off some more, you go, oh yeah, can I have that what looks like that nice big plate of nachos, please? And they're like, yeah, certainly. They take your £95 off you, and then blatantly in front of your face, they just open a 95p bag of Doritos, chuck it in a cardboard box, and throw some salsa at it.
Still
Bang
the
it in the
tits, though.
microwave
Yeah.
30 seconds.
It's so good.
And they go, there you go, cunt. Off you go.
Yeah, but it still tastes
well,
different though, doesn't it? Because it's at the cinema.
Isn't that 95% of restaurants, though, to be fair?
Yeah. I
You
kind
know, at
of.
least they don't do it in front of your face.
I kind of wish there was a cinema that was like this, because I would be happy to pay more. No, as in like you go in and they're like, watch your fucking film then, fuck off.
Yeah.
That'd be
Be
brilliant.
rude.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. Johnson popcorn. Well, I'll tell you what, fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's not popcorn, it's golf balls. Try and eat them.
I know you ordered popcorn, but I couldn't find the popcorn, so I just put my shoes in.
fucking golf balls trying to eat them, you can't.
No, pick and mix. Oh, sorry. It's just a tub of screws and nails.
Oh, I know this is a podcast about having a bit of a bitch and a moan about life's gripes. It's a film and cinema special, and we've now found out that Jack absolutely fucking detests cinemas.
Yeah, we probably should have.
That's amazing. He's going to be moaning the entire time through this episode.
It's weird, like obviously we've got a group chat to plan all the episodes and everything, and what we're bringing up and all that, and Jack's gone, yeah, film special, yeah, that's fine, Oh, I don't like cinema or film.
Yeah. Have you
Anyway,
seen a film before?
Yeah.
Cool.
he thinks
What,
so.
the film?
The film.
Yeah. The one film that's at the cinema.
The one film to rule them all.
Yeah.
And in the darkness bind them.
Good film.
Lord of the Rings, I've watched that recently.
Not the cinema, I hope.
No.
No, you was watching gay porn called Lord of the Ring.
Oh.
Singular.
That's
I
not-
did when they started fucking each other. I did think, I was like, this ain't. I'm sure this isn't right.
Why are these hairy feet men? Just-
Where's Ian McKellen?
Yeah.
No, he probably would be in it.
Oh, he actually would.
He actually is gay, isn't he?
Anyway, last
Legend,
but by
legend.
no means least, Sam.
Is that in or out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks for reminding us how to do our podcast.
Cheers. I'm glad you know how it works.
I'm the pissed one.
I am gonna go on there and completely disagree.
Yeah, I think we can't just throw cinema out, mate.
We can't just get rid of the cinema experience.
All right.
because
Desperate to win.
I think there's individual things within it that do need discussing.
Yeah.
You know, we have discussed a few before, but pardon me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
nice.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's kind of too broad.
I'm sure if you bring it up with the manager of your cinema, I'm sure he can do something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going in, mate.
Weirdly, my father-in-law applied for that job.
Really?
Literally to be manager of the Odeon.
Anyway, last but no means least, Sam, what you got?
Okay, I've got not every advert that you see in the cinema, but the bullshit ones. When you go to cinema, everyone likes trailers. I enjoy the trailers I get there. The adverts beforehand are a bit annoying. So I've always said you can talk before the screen starts. You quiet down ever so slightly while the advert's on. You shut up during the trailers, but you can sort of go, oh yeah, that looks good, and then silent versus during the actual film. So I've got some examples here for you of adverts. Okay, nice shot of a city, looking beautiful, probably New York. Oh, Johnny Depp's playing a guitar. Oh, now he's driving a car. He sees a bison. We all like a bison. Oh, he does a mad six skid. He gets his shovel out of the car, walks into the desert, digs a big hole, buries his jewellery, close up of his face. Dior aftershave. What? Explain that
What does it
fucking
smell
thing.
like?
No one gets that. Is bullshit. There is no fucking need for that.
Yeah.
All right, well, oh, Johnny Depp's on. What film's this? Dior. One, I can't fucking afford Dior because I'm at the cinema. You fucking idiots. Right, have another one, you bastards. Chris Hemsworth is in a massive list. That is CGI as well. A lot of money's gone into this. Oh, now he's driving a vintage car. Oh, now he's at the beach, rubbing sand into his hands. Because you do. Oh, now he's surfing. Big wave! And he bails. He's looking at the water. The water waves. They are, Matt. Just for you. Hugo Boss. Fuck off! Fuck off! I'm not interested. Give me the trailers. Done. It fucking winds me up so much.
One thing
Basically,
with you
so,
saying
yeah.
that. Sorry, one thing with you saying that. Just something that's popped into my head is: do they think that? Because I often see adverts for cars.
The Cars was my second one,
Yeah,
but
but
whilst I was on aftershave, I did it.
I just half imagine somebody sat at the cinema like, right, really looking forward to this film, been looking forward to it for ages, spent loads of money on a ticket, travelled here, got it sorted, sat here in the cinema. Oh, adverts, what adverts we got? Oh, the new Peugeot 5008. That looks really good. Parking sensors. Right, that's it. I'm off to buy a car. Right, just walks out.
It fucking winds me up so
Book
much.
the film. I'm off to buy a car.
All
Yeah.
You've got
aftershave and perfume adverts are exactly like that.
Well,
There's
that's
the
why I
one
brought
with-
it up. But as soon as I got that into film talk,
Yeah.
it was always going to be aftershave adverts.
But I know, I completely get you. And there's that one with her out of Pirates of the Caribbean. Can't remember what her name
Keira
is.
Keira
Knightley.
Knightley.
Keira Knightley, where she jumps out of a window, doesn't she, and just rides off on some sort of moped in
Yep.
Italy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, the fuck has that got to do with perfume smell? What does it smell like? A Vespa? Oh, what is it? It smells like a 50cc moped. To be fair, I do quite like the smell of two-stroke, but I don't want to spray it on my face.
I remember seeing one. I remember seeing one once where this bloke was sat in like a conference room, and the bloke goes, "I'm not going to be what you want me to be anymore." And then the walls just explode. And I was with co-host on my show, James, and James got up and left. he got up and left the room. I was like, "All right, it's fucking annoying." So yeah, that's me. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's definitely got going.
That is.
Yeah.
So, stupid aftershave adverts.
Yeah.
See you later, mate.
Regardless of if they're at the cinema or not.
Yeah.
get fucked.
Until they invent smell-o-vision.
I'm about that.
Yeah.
I know what it smells like that I can't afford to buy.
Yeah.
Great.
Right, so now we're all nice and warmed up and aggy. It's time to hear from our listeners about what they don't like about the cinema. It is... Do you want to launch it off for us, Sam, this feature?
I'll give it a go, mate.
Right, do you want to press this button here when you're ready?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you're ready, you obviously do the jingle.
So we've got our listeners' peeves.
Yeah. So this is the segment of the show where our listeners message in, they email, they voice clip, they... or whatnot.
Do you mean our listener messages in?
Yeah, well, weirdly, we've got one of on this one. We've got two of our friends and one of Sam's friends.
Weird,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, they message in, we discuss it and see whether we want it in or out. Obviously, you know the format, Sam.
The drill.
So I'll fire out off this first one. This is from our good friend Chibs. He's been on a couple of our episodes. And this is Chibs's listeners' peeve.
Alright lads, it's Chibs again. One thing in the cinema that really bugs me is when people ask me questions like what's going on with a movie. I don't know. I've literally sat down and watched the same movie as you. I ain't got a fucking clue. Just watch it and we'll find out together. Anyway, people asking dumb questions in a movie, lads.
Very
sweet.
Very calm though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, compared to when he's done them before, he's been that angry. He's got so Scottish, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh, don't get him started about Butlins.
No.
But honestly, they're really nice and calm.
Yeah, I think what it was is I think I messaged him about 10 to midnight last night and said, look, mate, we could really do with an extra listener's peeves. Because, again, no one's done it because no one listens. And he was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it for you, mate, no worries.
I was going to bang one in myself for this week.
And, yeah, and you can literally hear in his voice, he's like, I'm doing this because I've been asked and I want to go to fucking
Genuinely,
bed. Yeah.
I just want to go to sleep. Leave me alone.
Alright lads, it's Chibs again.
Oh, lads, it's Chibs again.
Hello, lads, Chibs again.
Yeah, but anyway, he has raised a very valid point. That is like
Yes.
one of mine.
That's just anything during TV series or anything.
Yeah.
And normally you get it when, like, if you've already seen it and you're like, oh yeah, you need to watch this, it's really good. But yeah, even more so when you're both watching it for the first time and they're like, is he gonna try and kill him? I don't fucking know. Like, we're watching this together at the same time.
You see, I'm a one that, like, because my missus sometimes gets a bit pissed off for me, but I'm not saying what's happening. I when we're watching something at home, I like to sort of go, do you reckon this is going to happen, or like sort of bounce an idea off her. She's like, shut up, and we'll fucking find out. And I'm like, oh, okay, good chat.
We haven't spoken 3 days.
Yeah, I just want your love.
I do totally agree, but I know I do this. Not specifically with films, but it literally happened the other day,
Just
right?
with life.
Yeah, no, it literally happened the other day. I got in from work, made my tea, sat down, started eating my tea, and as I started eating my tea, Mum was watching one of her soaps, Emmerdale or something, and I only ever watch it like flitting in and out, so I sort of know who's who and roughly what's going on. And there was a scene where someone had gone out on a boat and the guy was trying to kill him, and you could sort of see that he was trying to kill him, and I was just like, it was all like getting very tense, and Mum was like well interested in it, knowing everything's going on, and I'm like, so what are they doing on there? And literally you could see the soul just drain out of her body, like, this cunt again. And like,
That's not the first time she said that about you, is it, Jack?
when I was born, for one.
It was the day after you were born. Oh, this fucking cunt again.
Yeah. I was like, Mom! He's like, this cunt and pulling me out the door. Get a job! But yeah, you could just see her just like, just watch it, dickhead. Like, if you're interested, watch it.
Otherwise, fuck off.
Otherwise, do one.
You really are my nemesis on this episode.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
So
with
there he
Chibs
is.
completely. I mean, we're completely with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me
You reckon
questions,
so,
just
Sam?
fucking
Yeah.
watch it and you'll find out.
Yeah, everyone just shut the fuck up.
Right, do you want to send it?
So mate. Nice.
Nice. Right, yeah. So that's the next. That's that listeners' peeves. Let's go on to the next one, and it is a very close friend of yours, Sam.
Is it?
Yeah. Jack, do you want to fire off the next one?
Yeah, we'll do. So this is the next listeners' peeve.
Hello guys, it's James from the hit podcast Sorry You're in My Seat. Long time listener, long time caller, you know me by now. My biggest pet peeve, when people decide to not support the local cinema and just codie all their films, that's why we're getting such crap films, because people aren't paying. They really wind me up. What do you guys think?
I think I'm one of them people.
Who was that?
It was some bloke called James.
From some shit podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps chatting shit about it. But
I can't wait for it to be on your show.
He's going to get some shit.
Yeah, we say that, but this is where the second he sits in that seat, we get ripped to pieces.
Yeah. He's like, no, we got James from Sorry You're in My Seat, and he's like, right, you, fuck you.
By the end of it, when it's like, sorry, James, you do what you want.
Yeah.
He's like, this is my podcast now.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
I mean, let's be honest, he brings up a very good point.
Yeah.
People can't afford cinema. People, Cody. I get it. I do get it. But again, like you said, Jack, I'm an advocate of seeing it, enjoying it, the submersive atmosphere in a cinema. And this is why cinema shut down. And when the next fucking Endgame comes out and there's nowhere to watch it because we're not paying 50 quid to watch a fucking film.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just think if it was more reasonably priced, I mean, obviously Odeon's got its limitless thing now as well. That's quite a good thing. But
it's good if you use it a lot.
Yeah, but again, it's just another monthly outgoing, isn't it? Like, without getting too deep about it. But I mean, any art needs to be supported, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
We're getting really sort of deep with this, I suppose. But
you could just not pay the actors like £1 million a time for doing it. Just pay them like a normal
but
wage.
there's not a lot of money in movie. I mean, what, Aquaman only made $1 billion.
yeah.
Only.
Dickhead.
Probably the only good DC film there is, but yeah.
Joker, mate. Thank you.
I think you'll find Aquaman.
Right, so you want to go with me on one of the other episodes by saying almond rather than almond.
I purposely call it that because he's always like, I'm the Aquaman.
Is he?
Jason Momoa is Jamaican.
Aquaman!
No,
Wagwan, my fish
Pass the
brethren.
trident to the left-hand side.
no, I thought it was a very average film.
We're not here to discuss the film. That's Sam's job.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I liked it.
Yeah, with that sort of attitude, you can come on, mate.
Yeah. I suppose it's not really an in or out. I suppose, is it really? What he said, he's just said, what do you reckon? I don't really know how we could solve it in Utopia.
Have him on and get him to explain himself.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Let's be having you then, James. I think episode, I don't know, give us a bit of chance to prep. Probably episode 60 or 70, something like that.
Take some prep.
Yeah. Yeah, right, well, that's
I get where he's coming
sort
from
of-
completely.
Yeah.
yeah. Good point.
Thank you, James.
Yeah,
Thank you, James.
we've got one more listeners' peeves. Matt, do you want to fire it off?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you ready, boys?
Yeah, boy, let's
it's
go.
the very final listeners' peeves.
Now then, guys, it's Toby here from Kido Gaming Bar. You've asked me to tell you what annoys me about watching a film. What I really hate is when you're watching like one of your favourite films and you tell the person that you're watching it with, hey, this is one of my favourite parts coming up, and like you're really excited about it, you look at them, they're just not paying attention and it passes by, and yeah, that's it. It just really bothers me. Cheers.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Toby.
Yes.
But I am that guy. Again, my missus gets so pissed off with me. I'm like, babe, watch this bit, and she'll be like half looking on the phone, and it's always a film that I've pretty much bullied her into watching that she's got no interest in. I'm like, this bit, honestly, this bit. Are you watching?
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time, and I don't know why, but I get a lot of joy of seeing people's reactions to it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I've quite a few times, whether it's a TV series or a film, and I'm like, oh, this is really good. Yeah, we'll put it on. So they've been just as up for it. I've not had to bully them into it. And then you quite clearly they're not paying, like, because obviously I've seen the film about 7-8 times because I'm like that with the films that I like. So you know all the really important parts of the film. and you're thinking, and then all of a sudden you glance across and they're not actually looking. I'm like, I fucking swear to God, because in a minute you're gonna ask me what's going on.
I was just about to say again. It's like the back to the whole thing of people asking, and it's like it's the flip side of it of when they go, see what's going on here. Well, if you were paying attention 5 fucking minutes ago, you'd fucking know.
It's the ultimate disappointment, though, innit? When you, especially with things like that, when you say, "Oh, this is my favourite bit. You'll really enjoy this. It's really good." Like, watch this, and then you look over and they've paid no attention.
Yeah.
It's no different to like when I've showed people things on my phone, and you're like, "Look at this." And it's like a video, and the really funny bits coming up.
Yeah, but 9 times
like,
out,
you're there like, look, they're gonna laugh so hard, and then they're just like, it's not funny. It's like,
to be fair, mate, 9 times out of 10, it is just a video of you windmilling, isn't it?
I wish I could.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in Toby's game.
I'm in Toby.
100%.
I was excited to hear his voice then. I didn't know he'd sent one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
we
nice to hear
had-
Toby's
I didn't
voice.
know.
It's a bit like This Is Your Life for you, Sam,
It's
isn't
all
it?
God, it's Toby!
Yeah. From a keto cast, it's Toby.
Yeah,
He comes out the doors and all that sort of
You're
shit.
the podcast professional.
Yeah. I think we've definitely got to send that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah,
Pay
I think
attention.
if you're watching it and I enjoy it, fucking lock in, you prick. A bit like Clockwork Orange, get them like strapped in with their eyes
Yes.
peeled open. You will
Yes.
fucking watch it.
Yeah.
You've agreed. You're locked in for an hour and a half until it's finished.
You will watch this and you will enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll sit here, I'll look at your reaction, and I'll just water your eyes from now and again for you.
Are we chucking it in?
Yeah, send it.
Off it goes. Toby, we're in agreement. Bang.
So a lot about.
Yeah, so that was obviously Listeners' Peeves. Do you want to see it out, Sam?
Yeah, sure to.
Yeah, right. Go on then, mate. You know the button.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
okay, and that was Listeners' Peeves.
So now it's time for our biggest feature of the game, of the show. It's Top 11. Are you ready to join in, Sam?
Absolutely. I love this little jingle.
Yeah, I think it's a very strong jingle. What do you reckon, Jack?
It's always the best, isn't it?
Yeah. Strong lyrics, I think, Sam.
Strong lyrics. I mean,
Yeah.
it all makes sense. It's perfect.
Yeah.
No one can ever question it.
No.
It rhymes perfectly.
Yeah.
It rhymes perfectly.
Yeah, and it is a right jingle. So,
A right jingle,
yeah.
fam.
So without further ado, let's go. Let's run the track. It's time for Top 11. Is it higher or lower? It's time for Top 11. Is it a grower or a shower? It's time for Top 11. You think you're in the know? It's time for Top 11. Let's go.
Love it.
Lovely jubbly.
Stunning that one, eh?
Yeah. Right. Obviously, we've gone for film based this time. It's from shortlist.com. It's the best films of the noughties.
The noughties.
Yeah. So, who's going to go first? Do you want to pick a representative from your two's team, Matt and Jack? And you do rock, paper, scissors against Sam?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ready?
Who's doing it? Jack?
1, 2,
I'll do
3.
it.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, you win.
Sam's won.
I'm losing my touch.
Yeah.
Lost 2 in a row, Jack.
Right, so first film to give you a basis on. It's No Country for Old Men. What do you think about that film?
That film is the tits.
I've never heard of
It's so
it.
good, mate. Javier
Well,
Bardem.
no, I
I've
have
heard of it.
Harrelson.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's brilliant. It's
And I
so
do
good.
love Woody Harrelson. What am I on that?
So higher or lower, Sam? It's American Psycho.
Fuck it, no. Both epic films. I will go higher.
Higher.
Yeah. Oh,
It's lower, I'm afraid. So Jack and Matt get the point, and they get to decide whether it's a film that will be available in Utopia.
What, American Psycho?
Yeah.
It's.
I've never seen it.
Have you seen it, man?
I've not, no.
Keep it in. It's fucking ace.
Do you know what? I know we won the point, and that's what I care about with that one, because I don't know it. So yeah, we'll have it in.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. Add it in then with a. No, we have a yay, Jack, for that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
American Psycho.
American Psycho. Right, so Matt and Jack.
Yes.
Next film for you is A film called Memento.
Brilliant film.
I've never
Oh.
even heard of it.
Would you know who's in it or?
No, maybe Sam can tell you. I was going to print
his
off.
name. Oh, fucking hell.
You're on a film podcast, mate.
Yeah, I blanked. I can't remember his name. I keep
Do you know
saying
what?
Christian Slater, it's not.
Purely
You
from
lead on this one.
Bookie's reaction, and I'm going, oh my god, that's an amazing film. Higher, we're going higher than American Psycho,
Yeah.
or lower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go just from Bookie's reaction of oh what a film. I'm gonna go higher.
I trust his judgment. I just
Guy
go on
Pearce.
that.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, bloody Guy Pearce.
I mean, granted, he didn't know who was in it, but
How
his,
didn't we
his
know?
initial reaction of saying it's an amazing film. I'm gonna go higher.
My hands are over the buttons.
Yeah.
You're correct.
boy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look who else it's got in it.
Oh,
Oh, Boone
okay.
Jr.
Yeah, boy.
Good old
Yeah,
Bobby
boy.
from Sons.
Sons of Anarchy.
In
I'm
or
so
out?
surprised by that.
What do you reckon? In or out?
Oh, I've never seen it, so I'm not really that bothered.
It's a good film
No.
again.
It's a good film.
I mean, this is a top list, so they're all going to be pretty
Yeah.
good. I'll let you know if it's shit.
Do you know what?
Okay.
No,
No,
I can deal
just
with
for
it.
controversy.
it's not in. I'm gonna watch it, and I'll probably regret it. But for
Yeah.
now, yeah, no,
Yeah.
not in.
Okay, right. I'm firing it back over to you then, Sam.
Okay.
Higher or lower than Memento? Gladiator.
Got to be higher.
To be
Got to be
fair,
higher.
It's got to be higher.
I'd say it's higher because Gladiator is one of the best films of all time.
Locking it in.
Yeah.
No way.
No way, really?
It's lower.
How
I
is
don't
that
know
one
what
of
this is
the
based on. I
best
don't know if
films
it's
of all
grossing
time?
or voted or what, but
Oh, so we don't know if it's. Oh, okay.
That is it.
It's got Joaquin Phoenix in it, and he's
Yeah.
the best actor of all time.
he ain't whack.
Wow. I mean, Russell Crowe's alright.
Fuck that guy, Joaquin Phoenix.
The fact that his name's Joaquin.
Exactly.
To be fair, I watched that film and I was entertained.
I was entertained.
You sound like you're entertained.
It's got the greatest line of any film ever. I am vexed. I'm terribly vexed. As if that ain't a fucking great line. It makes no sense. It makes as much sense as a
Father of a
fucking jingle.
father of a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will get my revenge.
Anyway,
So we decided whether that's
Memento's
it.
in
better
or
than-
out.
All day long. That is
day long.
he's one of my favourite films ever.
Yeah. Okay then. Right. So yeah, it's your go now,
It
boys.
is our go.
Higher or lower than Gladiator? It's the film Up. Disney Pixar.
Now that is a decent film because it's Disney.
Yeah.
It's banging.
It's
is
also
banging.
a kids' film, so like depending on whether it's grossed or you know what I mean, like how much it made or
Any of you
whatnot.
cry at the beginning?
I
was close.
I just skip through it.
To be fair, I do
I skip it.
cry.
So all I know is that he's just a lonely old man.
I
I don't
cry
want to know the
films.
intro. I watched it once, hated it. No, I just watch it.
I
From,
will openly admit that I cry at films. Gladiator being one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I cry at
Oh,
films.
you cry at Memento then, apparently.
You can't watch it now. It's dead. It's gone. It's been
Dead.
It's in the shredder.
Up is a cracking film, but it can't. It's not better than Gladiator.
It can't be.
Lower.
Lower.
We
It's
don't
got
know
lower than
based on, do we?
Gladiator.
A Disney film is.
I know it's
Cannot-
Disney.
it can't
but
be
it's,
higher than
it's not better than
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Higher or lower? Locking
Lower.
It in.
Lower.
Locking it in lower.
Yeah.
Locking it in lower.
You are correct.
Yes.
It can't be better than Gladiator. Easy. I'm still having it in though. I'm sorry you didn't even have a choice on that one,
Yeah.
Jack. It's still going in
Sam,
there.
Sam,
It's got a
they're
bit.
knocking you about here, mate.
I just can't believe that fucking Gladiator wasn't higher than Memento.
Yeah.
Higher or lower than Up? The Dark Knight.
Higher. It's got to be.
All
It's got
day
to be
long.
fucking
You
higher.
sure?
That is
It's
not
got
even.
to be.
That's
If
not
it's
even
not,
hot.
this is bullshit, and you're just appeasing Matt because he cries when he loses.
I do cry when I lose.
And that.
Locking
Gladiator.
it in.
Yeah.
Locking it in at higher.
All day long. Easy.
Fuck it.
It's
Yes.
That's your first point.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
In or out, mate?
Out. In. I'm joking.
Honestly, if we were recording then you should see my face. I could feel my face just go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dark Knight!
I'm having a go.
Nice. It is a nice film. Honestly, I was about to lose my shit. I could feel my face just drop.
Do you want me to piss you off real quick? I would have binned that.
What?
I've not been a fan of any of the Batman films.
Can we just go to
Have you not seen that
Because I
Batman
will
trilogy
fucking
then?
hate it.
Whoa.
I will
I've
Yeah.
seen
The
that.
Christian Bale Batman trilogy.
I've seen one of them, I think.
Honestly, they are
wasn't
insane.
keen.
They're insane.
Just for the benefit of the listeners, obviously we often take a short break after the listeners' peeves when we're recording this show, and Jack's condition has rapidly deteriorated, hasn't it? In that short break, he's got very, very tired and very, very aggy. Something to do with there's no pizza left or something, he said. But
He's getting me aggy with them sort of fucking
yeah,
comments.
so he's just taking it out on Heath Ledger.
No, I mean, no, we're not diving into films here, but I want Kane.
Okay, mate. So who's goes? It's your boys
go.
now, yeah. Higher or lower? And Jack will be coloured interested with this.
Cool on me
Higher
interested.
or lower than The Dark Knight? Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Oh,
That's
a good one.
Shout, that is. You will probably disagree with me. I'm going to say it's lower because I know The Dark Knight, that Batman trilogy, was so highly rated amongst everyone apart from Jack. I'm gonna go lower.
Specifically that film, though, innit? Not the rest. As
Yeah.
in,
Because I obviously I assume it depends when they came out, doesn't it? But
yeah, I would. No, to be fair, I'd probably agree with you on that. Because
higher or lower?
Gonna go lower.
Yeah,
Lock it
go
in at
lower.
Correct.
Yeah. Smashing it, bro. But
we're doing good on this.
I mean, I'm
Higher or lower?
No, go on. Sorry,
Oh, you
Sam.
got to tell where it's in, yeah.
I'll let that in.
Yeah, sweet. Sam, this is to stay in the game, mate.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
you do a
so
film
you boys
podcast,
have
so
got
no,
1, 2,
no
3,
pressure.
4,
We don't
5
actually know
points. You
what it's
cannot.
based on. Go
Yeah,
on.
I probably should have written that down. The Departed, higher or lower than Lord of the Rings? Return of
Ace
the
film,
King?
but it's lower. Got to be lower.
Sure.
Yeah, massive cast, yeah, big money, but nah, it's lower.
Are you sure?
Yeah, lower. Fuck off,
It's
really?
higher, yeah.
Wow. I would say, personally, I prefer The Departed to Lord of the Rings, but
Yeah.
wow, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Please keep
If we
Departed in, guys. Have you seen
I
it?
mean, that sounded really emotional. Please keep
It's
it apart.
fucking ace film.
Please, sir. Can we
I've
keep The
heard of it,
Departed?
but I've not actually seen it. I don't know why.
Talk to you, boys.
Is it about
In or-
Stansted
in or
Airport?
out?
Yes.
Cool.
Should we be nice to him? I mean, he does a film podcast.
The Gladiator should do the thumbs up thing. Go on then.
Yeah. We'll give it a crack.
Right,
That's another
so
film we need to check out.
Unfortunately, Sam,
lost.
you've lost. But we have 3 more to decide. If
Let's
you
just
want
go
to
through
run
them.
through
Let's go through them.
There Will Be Blood, higher or lower than The Departed?
There will be. I've never heard of it.
I've not heard
but
of it.
the fact that he went absolutely raving about The Departed, I'm gonna have to say lower.
Wow, the first one you got wrong.
No, it's high.
was
It's like,
gonna-
I was
I
gonna say,
pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
undefeated so far. You haven't lost one yet, you? You ain't got one wrong.
No,
No.
no.
You're on it today, boys.
Yeah. Do you want to have a go, Sam?
Yep.
Higher or lower than There Will Be Blood? Donnie Darko.
Whatever you think, go the opposite, mate, because you've not done well.
No, I haven't. See, this is one of those films that has such a cult fucking following now,
Yeah.
but did bullshit when it came out.
Yeah.
So if it's on gross rating, then it'd be lower. But if it's on popularity now, it'd be higher.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I go higher. I'm gonna
You're
go
gonna
higher,
go higher.
which is my original choice, but it's gonna be wrong.
I reckon should go opposite.
Are you sure you know about films?
It's got to be fucking taken.
Brilliant.
Zen.
We need to still decide whether these are in or out.
No, we have done.
No, There Will Be Blood, we didn't.
There Will Be Blood, in or out.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't even know what it is.
And then obviously Donnie Darko, in or out.
Not even heard of it.
What?
Never heard of Donnie Darko.
I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
Then
mate.
the final
Babe.
one, higher or lower than Donnie Darko, it's Inglourious Bastards.
Film.
Yeah, see, I've
I've
heard
still
that
yet
is a
to watch
decent
that.
film. I still haven't seen it, but it's got the beautiful man that is Brad Pitt. Has it not? It hasn't it?
It has
Yeah.
indeed.
I've said it and I was like, am I making it up?
He's a beautiful bastard.
He's a beautiful bastard. I'll go higher than that. Yeah, I'll go higher.
Got one of the worst bad guys in film in it. Christoph Waltz is a badass in it.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Smashed it, boys.
Undefeated. Well
I
done.
am well happy with you, boys. Disappointed with you, Sam. Very disappointed.
Yeah, because when we had Baggy in, we did terribly on the top 11,
Yeah.
didn't we? Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Shall we just do the tiebreaker for a lull?
Fuck it, why
You
not?
got all three of you got a bit of paper just for. Might as well do it between all three of you.
Yeah.
The tiebreaker is, if you got a pen and paper, is how much to the nearest million did The Dark Knight earn in its opening weekend?
So I'm intrigued.
So
I've
you
got a
write
feeling
it
Bucky's
down,
gonna
so
know
then you're not.
I think I know.
Yeah, if you write it down,
Oh, I got a pen.
write it down, then you can't say, "Oh, I was going to say that." That's the whole point. Jack, are you written it down?
Mm-hmm.
Jack, do you want to go first?
I've written down
nowhere near
15.
15 million.
Hell,
Matthew,
I've gone for 200 million.
Bill, mate.
200 million.
I've gone for 200 million. So I reckon it's smashed.
Do you know what? Matt is absolutely smashing it tonight.
Is he really?
He is within 0.3 million.
You what? Are you joking?
It's 199.7 million.
Fucking
Fire! And what was that on its opening weekend?
It's opening weekend. Wow. I think looking on the details of it, it's actually it's $1 billion film.
Oh, easy now, yeah.
What did you think then, Bucky?
800.
You thought it was that much?
Yeah.
I built it, mate.
Yeah. Well, that was top 11.
Yeah.
So we sing out the last bit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, can do.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
It's time for top 11. Is it higher or lower? It's time for top 11. Is it a grow or a shower? It's time for top 11. You think you're in the know? It's time for top 11. Let's go.
Wow.
Wow. Right. So now we move to the meat of this episode, and one of the reasons, like the main reasons you're in as a guest, and that's to apply for a job in Utopia, isn't it, Bucky?
Yes, sir.
So this is the point where we get all tense and intimidating. And
Well, go on then, do it then.
yeah.
Wake up, Jack.
I'll get on.
So yeah, Bucky, do you want to tell us what job you're going for?
Bin man.
Bin man.
No.
Well, that fucks up all of our questions. Thanks, mate.
Well, I'm going to manage the cinema.
Yeah.
I'm going to make up my own statistics.
You can be
of
player
what film's
manager.
Better. You eyeballing me, sunshine.
I'm literally going to stare at you this entire
All right.
part.
Sorry,
of the
I'm here
interview.
for a job. I should be more respectful. Hello, sirs.
Right. So let's get locked in. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Sam.
Well, my name's Sam.
Bad start.
Who's this guy? I do a film podcast.
Yeah.
A frequent cinema goer, avid film lover. I work hard and I thrive to make whatever I do the best, other than higher or lower.
No, get out.
Jack, wind it in. Wind it in. Go back to
Sorry,
sleep.
serious face.
Go back to sleep.
That was a very, very good answer, Sam.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
good answer. Matthew? No, tell you what. Well, I was going to let you have a question, Jack, but you're mardy as fuck. So. Matthew, do you want to
What
go to the
am I
next
for?
one with the little mark next to it?
Yeah. What type of work environment do you prefer?
Well, I prefer a busy work environment. I thrive on being busy and just pushing whatever I can to the fullest.
Yeah?
Looking to bring the money into Utopia. I like your work.
Yeah.
Bring the money in, but also bring enjoyment.
Jack, would you like to ask another one?
Yeah. So, can you tell me about a challenge or conflict you faced at work and how you dealt with it?
Not overly with the job I do. Well, yeah, there was this time that when I worked at Screwfix, that someone got very angry, and I dealt with it by telling them to go to the cinema and watch a film that I'd seen recently, and they was very excited about going, so they went 3 times and brought money into the local economy.
That's very...
I feel that
Prove it didn't
is
happen.
bullshit.
Prove it. Prove it.
I mean, the fact
Where was
before I
that?
even
Screwfix?
That was when I worked at Screwfix. Yeah.
before I
Right,
even
move
said
on.
that it
Move on
was
now.
before I even said that it was bullshit, I just went, I feel that, and he went, prove that it didn't happen.
Just saying.
Final question.
Go for it, man.
What are your greatest professional strengths?
I'm a team player. I'm a carer. I care for the job, for the people that work under me and alongside me. And again, like I say, I just thrive. I thrive to make everything around me work.
Very good attitude.
Thank you.
Everything around you work like a slave driver or like a boss?
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
I feel like Jack. The answer Jack wanted was like slave driver. He's
Well,
like, yeah, get him working.
Not in Utopia, surely.
No, we're all friends here, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't think Jack's anyone's friend at the minute.
Concludes the one-on-one. But
Okay,
now comes the.
I was going to say, can I relax? No, I can't.
You cannot relax at all. Now comes the quick fire. Hopefully this will go a bit better than Baggies.
I doubt it.
Matt, stop holding up the questions with it on the back.
I'm trying to hold the ones that are cover the ones at the back by folding the paper over, but then it shows the ones that are on the
Would
front.
you like another piece of paper?
Yeah, I'll sit still.
There we go. Look.
Cheers, pal.
Right. So you will have 100 seconds to answer a maximum of 25 questions. Quick fire. Some of them might be a little bit trick, some of them might be comedy, and some of them will be serious. So you need to have your head in the game.
Okay.
Matt will be answering the questions. Jack will be taking score, and I'll be manning the buttons. All right.
You timing it? Cool. I'm just gonna
You
I'll
don't
take
need
a
to
sip
time
of my
it.
beer
It's-
before we go.
It's all right. It's because it's timed by the sound bed.
Ah, okay, cool.
You just need to keep score there, Jack.
Yep.
Are you ready, Sam?
I've never
Remember,
beer.
you
Let's
can
go.
pass. The score to beat at the minute, I believe Baggy got 7. So 8 or more puts you at the top of the leaderboard of our 2 guests. Are you ready?
No, but go on.
This week I am asking the questions to prevent me from answering the questions that
Yes.
Chunk
Like you
has
did
asked.
last time.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
So, contender ready.
You ready?
Please give me the answers.
Question master ready.
I'm ready.
Scorekeeper ready.
Ready.
Button master ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Your time starts now.
Bucky, who starred alongside Olivia Newton-John in Grease?
John Travolta.
Which film uses a set of Mini Coopers to carry out a heist?
Italian Job.
How did Reese eat her ice cream?
Say it again.
How did Reese eat her ice cream?
Pass.
With a spoon. What is the famous phrase used by Jack Nicholson in The Shining?
Johnny's. Fuck.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny, that's
Who
what I meant to
famously dies at the end of Avengers Endgame?
Tony Stark.
Why are you spoiling it? Spoilers, mate. Come on.
prick.
What is the name of the character played by Russell Crowe in Gladiator?
No idea. I've never seen it.
Maximus Decimus Meridius. Name the last 3 actors to play the Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix, Heath Ledger, Jared Leto.
Apart from a toy, what is Buzz Lightyear?
Spaceman.
Space Ranger. What are the main characters in Starsky and Hutch?
Starsky and Hutch.
We'll give you that. What did Mark Wahlberg feed Ted in the film Ted?
Weed.
Fuck all, he's already stuffed.
Hey.
In Star Wars, who is the first character to speak?
Fuck. Leia.
C-3PO.
C-3PO, bollocks. I knew that.
What are James Cameron's 2 highest grossing movies?
Terminator 2.
Avatar and Titanic. Which film has the famous quote, "Say hello to my little friend"?
Pass. Fuck.
Scarface. Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta starred in Pulp Fiction along which famous actress?
Pass. Fuck.
Uma Thurman.
Fuck's
How do you
sake.
play a DVD?
Say again.
How do you play a DVD?
He started, so he'll finish.
How do you play a DVD?
By press and play.
By using a DVD player.
How many was that, scorekeeper?
That well annoyed me because every time I was like, "Oh fuck that!"
I don't watch films, and even I was like, "Come on!"
That was a total of 15 questions there.
How many do you think you got right?
I don't fucking know, mate. Towards the end, mate, I got fuck all right.
You got a little bit flustered.
I
mate,
panicked
didn't you?
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
As soon as I got one wrong, I was like, "Fuck!"
Do a little drum roll.
Whoever really got one. That's a helicopter.
Sam. helicopter.
Thorpe.
Got 8.
You got really long pause like on X Factor. We're all just staring at each other.
It makes for good podcast. This.
Yeah.
5 questions right.
Oh,
Really? Is that all I got?
That was it. it.
Fucking hell, that's horrendous.
Can I just cover some of the better questions?
No, it's only because you wrote them this time.
Yeah, no, it's because they're funny. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Harry Potter? 9 3/4. Why did the angry Jedi cross the road?
Go on.
To get to the dark side. This one I'm intrigued whether you knew. What colour were the slippers in the original Wizard of Oz?
Green?
Red. They weren't. They were silver.
Right, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, that's all the funny ones I've got. That's all the funny ones I've got.
So,
that was fucking horrendous.
I did like
Yeah.
the Reese Witherspoon one.
Ah, well, never mind.
That was Chunkies.
yeah. How do you think you did, boys?
Do you know what? I'm a little disappointed with the quick fire round. I know
Yeah, I
the
was
pressure
a bit.
of it, and to be fair, I'd probably battle the pressure as well, but I thought he'd do better than that.
Yeah.
So did I. Especially the
hard
fact that
when-
I knew most of them fucking answers.
When the music's there, mate,
Yeah,
it's
I know.
hard, isn't it? It's gets full of pressure.
I mean, I did write some notes what I'm going to bring to your cinema as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, of course, because surely you want to know what I'm going to bring.
What are you going to bring then?
Well,
yeah, go on then.
clearly I'm going to bring bigger parking spaces for everyone.
Yeah.
That's why the fuck not.
I like this.
Yeah.
Go on.
Throwback.
I'm going to have. I'm only going to have 5 screens to start off with because we can expand. But one of them's going to have headphones, noise cancelling headphones.
Oh,
Yes.
Even though you never agreed on it, by the way, lads.
Yeah.
All reclining chairs. No adverts.
No
Fuck
adverts.
the adverts.
Especially aftershave adverts.
And also, I'm bringing back the stewards in each screen. Because when you went as a kid, you always had someone in there watching, looking out, making sure people weren't fucking loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that anymore, and do you know why?
You just get left to your
Because
own
people are that
devices.
fucking rude and they make that much of a mess that everyone's just tied up cleaning up.
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen in my cinema.
No.
Do you know what?
Oh, that's very positive.
I wasn't sure. I was very much on the fence.
Yeah, the
Pulled it out
quick
of the
fire
bag.
round.
But
Let it
as
down,
much as
didn't
that
it?
is maybe a little bit of ass kissing, because it's quite clearly researched previous episodes of
Yeah.
Pet Peeves. I like it. I like it a lot. I like
Yeah.
his attitude though.
Should we do this a bit X Factor style and like, oh, you know, we'll be like, you know, one of us says yes, no, and then like, if you want Matt as the question master, you can be like the Simon Cowell. You can be like,
Simon and Cowell.
yeah, Simon and Cowell.
I could be two. Each time I'm that fat, I'm 2 people.
Yeah.
Sweet, I'll do it.
I think it's
Chunk
a yes
film,
from
we
me.
go to you. We go to you first.
Yeah, it's a yes from me.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. T.
Yeah.
I knew it'd be the no. Whatever.
If I'm honest, I didn't think that was great. You could have done better. So I'm afraid, going on your performance tonight, I'm gonna have to say no.
Well, Samuel. Like I said, I was quite impressed with your initial answers in the first part of the interview. Quick fire let you down.
Very much so. I'm very sorry, sirs.
Please don't kiss my ass.
No, talking to them too.
Well, you're not going to win me over that way, yeah. Yeah, you did let yourself down with the quick fire. I like your little research though. So, for me, you've got the job, mate. You've got the job.
You got the job.
Fuck you, Jack! I'm in. I'm staying in.
I suppose I'll have to deal with it when I.
Congratulations, Sam,
Thank you very much, sir.
and welcome
alright,
to
'cause I
Utopia.
I don't like the cinema anyway, so I'm never coming.
That's fine. You weren't invited.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
sir.
because you've got the job, you get to help us out
Okay.
in this. And as we take it to the final segment, it is the Thunderdome. Oh, it's always tense when we have guests.
It's always
on. The sec-
tense. It's
the
that
second
tense.
Start that music.
That Matt's picking his nose and Jack's asleep.
Cheers for letting everyone know, bud. Appreciate that. I'm
Revealing secrets. I reckon Sam's here on. He's like Channel 4 dispatches, isn't he? He's,
It is. He's undercover, isn't he?
he's fucking Louis Theroux that sat outside. Like,
He's actually got a camera hidden in his glasses somewhere.
Yeah.
He's recording it all.
This is Sam Kemp on his hardest series yet. It's Sam Kemp in the Utopia Project.
He's infiltrating the Utopia Project podcast.
Sam Kemp on podcasts. It all got a bit much for me, so I got myself out of there.
Love that guy.
But yeah, let's get on with the Thunderdome. It is what we've gone for is best action hero
Yes.
in film. Obviously, I've seen the contenders. You're going to help me pick who wins. I think Jack should go first.
I was going to say, are we not? As far as I know, are we on 3-3?
I think we
I
are.
think so, yeah.
We said 2-2 last time, but I think looking back on it, we are 3-3.
Yeah.
Because I went first last time.
No, I think you should go first.
Okay.
Because I can't wait to see the amount of lack of prep you've put into this.
Why are you being honest? I always prepare.
I mean, I'll always support you. You'll always be my brother.
I've
but
told you before, this is a serious podcast for serious people.
Go on then.
I put in the utmost preparation into my work.
This is a serious podcast. Do you remember in the last episode where we were all choking and laughing on Bakewell tarts?
Yeah, serious stuff.
Serious Bakewell tartage.
We deal with the issues that matter.
So,
Go on then, Jack. Who is it?
I'm just gonna go straight into it because all I've written in my book is refer to phone notes.
Did you bring his phone?
Just in case you forgot where his notes were.
Yeah. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off real quick. It's the Terminator.
Okay.
He was originally played by Arnie, and if I remember rightly, someone said to the director said to Arnie when he started filming it, he said if we didn't have an Arnie, we would have to build one because of his crazy accent and everything. The idea of the Terminator came from a nightmare. Looking on my facts here, it says James Cameron first thought of the idea of the Terminator while stressed out and fever-stricken in Rome during production on his low-budget horror movie Piranha 2. After a hard night of editing his own cut of the movie he hated, Cameron dreamed of a solid chrome torso crawling out of an explosion and dragging itself across the floor. The director quickly cooked up the story of a robot assassin sent back in time to kill the woman whose son will become the saviour of humankind, and the Terminator was born. So yeah, I can't be bothered to read any more facts.
That, in no way, shape or form, was bigging up the Terminator. It was just talking about James Cameron and how he created the film.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was never meant to play Terminator either. He originally got cast as Kyle Reese. And whilst he sat down with Cameron and spoke about how the Terminator should act, that's where he said, "You are the Terminator."
And I learned that fact off.
Sorry, in my seat.
Yeah, sorry, you're in my seat.
Last episode, go back and listen.
Yeah, so I mean, if you
Okay.
can stop trying
That's
to show
what
me
I
up,
think
that'd be great.
That's why I think he's picked the Terminator, because he knows that Sam has recently watched the Terminator films, and he's prying on that weakness.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
but I think he's solid, isn't he?
Is he a hero?
He's mad sick. Yeah, of course he is.
Is
The
he?
first one, he's really not.
No, but he was sent back in time to inevitably save John Connor.
No, he
Not in the
wasn't.
first
He
one,
was
he
sent back
wasn't.
to kill John Connor.
In the first one.
You are
Terminator's a
phenomenal
bad
with
guy
these.
in Terminator 1.
Oh,
Kyle Reese is a good guy.
Go on then, what you winning with, Matt?
I've already told Junk there is one answer that gets an automatic yes.
And
Can I?
He's
No,
picked it, hasn't he?
yeah.
Oh, yes, bitch!
all I'm gonna say is John McClane, mate.
Fuck yeah!
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun.
Yes, bitch!
Oh, go fuck yourself.
You know what? You fuck, mate, oh, Jack, what is wrong with you?
Terminator is still kicking his
He's
ass.
really bad at this saxo because he backs it up and he
Got
just
sent back to save John Connor.
Right, Jack, promise me, mate. Right, you're gonna go away from this session. You're gonna think about your next Thunderdome contestant, and you're gonna do some research, and you're gonna think, right, I want to win this Thunderdome, so I'm gonna pick the person that is the best.
I can't promise anything.
Okay.
right. So on the next one, when it's going to be me against Jack, you're going to pick Jack's person when you're picking who the best person is, but you're giving him the best answer that you want.
You what?
I've just completely.
No, I'm just saying he needs to go away and think, rather than bringing a subpar person, or like Eamon Holmes is only the 50,000th best.
I mean,
Eamon
Terminator
Holmes.
wasn't subpar, so Terminator.
No, he wasn't. But at least do the research.
His fight for it is terrible.
That's what it said in the facts.
What facts were you reading?
Did
I write them?
I'm just reading off a website. It was
What website?
mentalfloss.com.
Oh yeah, legit.
Go on
webs-
IMDb.
And it says I actually read it because it's titled 25 Indestructible Facts About the Terminator.
well, we've just destroyed them, so
And that's what it said. Robot assassin sent back in time to kill the woman whose son will become the saviour of humankind. So I've read that completely wrong.
you have, because he's supposed to kill the woman, so he is never born.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, I'm tired.
Don't we know it?
Okay, well, I mean, it goes without saying, but unfortunately, the Terminator, weirdly, will it destroy him going into the volcano?
Well,
I think it
in
did.
He
the
does get
second
molten,
one,
doesn't
in the
he?
second one, it
He
killed him.
like
off.
smelts
Yeah.
him down, doesn't he?
Yeah. So yeah,
That's going to be a lot of power for Utopia.
yeah. Sorry,
A lot of power, man.
and Thor's in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm afraid the Terminator. Goodbye, my friend.
So you're like the might. That was a terrible irony.
And hello,
You know,
John McClane.
you know.
Oh, you missed the chicken. He won't be back.
I was about to
Should've
say
gone
you
on
can
that.
destroy him all you want, but I'll be back.
Yeah,
And John McClane, he deserves a fanfare, don't he, for that? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
My favourite film of all time.
Yeah, man.
And I didn't even know that.
So, another show, another $1. Oh no, wait a minute, we earned nothing from this.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
we need to get some sponsors, I think.
We need to get the will to live, I think.
Yeah.
Sam, how have you found it, mate? You enjoyed your time with us?
I've absolutely loved it. Very, very pissed off with that quick fire round.
Yeah.
I don't deal with pressure well.
Yeah, well, you might not. I mean, the more guests we have on, you might not be the bottom of it. You still might be quite high on that list.
And you know what? When I replace Jack, I think I'll.
Yeah, it won't fucking matter.
Nice.
Um,
You lot hate me.
uh,
you can
hate
go on
me.
my podcast, mate. It's fine.
Ah, sick. I'll go talk about films.
You talk about the Terminator.
I'll go talk about films when I hate the cinema.
I hate the cinema. I've not watched any good films.
See you later, mate.
That's a lie, though. I've seen Aquaman.
Yeah. Matt, have you enjoyed today's?
Do you know, it's been a good crack, to be fair. And
Yeah.
I get really grumpy when I don't win Thunderdome and I say shit. But I didn't lose, so
So happy.
You currently
So,
won
no,
ahead,
it's-
though, so I've got some catching up to do.
yeah, boy. But no, generally I've really enjoyed it. It's been good to have Bookie in with us.
Yeah. We like the guests, don't we, mate? We're
Yeah,
getting a bit quite partial to guests coming on.
partial to Bookie.
Next time, can we have someone who's not gunning for my spot, please?
Yeah, okay, man. Jack, how have you found tonight's episode?
I like turtles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
I reckon you should have just left it at that, to be fair.
It was alright.
It's alright.
Yeah.
See what the listeners think and see if anyone doesn't send us any more pet peeves.
Yeah. Well, I won't talk to you anymore because you're really mildly and boring.
Thanks.
Sam, would you like to just let the listeners know where they can find you on the regular?
Absolutely. Just follow us on any social media site. It's either Sorry You're in My Seat or SYIMS.
I can spell.
Yeah. And on every podcast platform, so your Spotify's, Podbean, iTunes. Please review us and give us that 5-star liking. It makes every bit of difference. And just like you should give these guys a 5-star rating, it really does mean a lot more than you believe.
Cheers, pal, because we haven't even mentioned that once.
No, and I think in the last couple of episodes we have mentioned that where to send the listeners' peeves to, and also moaned that no one sent any in. So yeah, if you got a listener's peeve or just want to get in touch, anything like that, email us at utopiaproject.podcast@gmail.com. And again, like, share, subscribe, and review, all that sort of jazz. Really, I think we've covered everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've been Chunky T. Thank you very much for listening.
I've been Jack, thank you.
I've been Mighty Paul. Cheers, boy.
I've been Sam. Thanks for having me.